Ancient Rome was one of the greatest civilizations in history, known for its military might, engineering innovations, and cultural achievements. However, it is also shrouded in myths and legends that have been passed down for generations. In this essay, we will explore some of the most intriguing myths and legends associated with ancient Rome and attempt to unravel their mysteries. Myth: Romulus and Remus. One of the most well-known myths associated with ancient Rome is the story of Romulus and Remus. According to legend, the twin brothers were abandoned as babies and were suckled by a she-wolf until they were found by a shepherd who raised them as his own. As adults, Romulus and Remus quarreled over the location of their new city, and Romulus killed Remus, thus becoming the first king of Rome. While there is no evidence to support the story of the she-wolf, archaeologists have discovered the remains of a hut on the Palatine Hill that may have been the home of Romulus. It is also believed that the city of Rome was founded in 753 BC, which would coincide with the reign of Romulus. However, the story of the brothers and their feud is likely a myth invented to explain the origins of the city. Myth: Julius Caesar and the Ides of March. Another famous myth associated with ancient Rome is the assassination of Julius Caesar on the Ides of March. According to the legend, a group of senators conspired to kill Caesar because they believed he had become too powerful and was a threat to the Roman Republic. On the Ides of March, March 15, 44 BC, the senators stabbed Caesar to death in the Roman Senate. While the assassination of Caesar is a historical fact, the notion that he was warned about it by a soothsayer is likely a myth. The idea of the Ides of March being a day of bad luck also stems from this legend, but in reality, it was simply a reference to the middle of the month in the Roman calendar. Myth: Gladiators. Gladiators were one of the most iconic aspects of ancient Rome, and their battles in the arena are the subject of many myths and legends. One common myth is that gladiators were all slaves or prisoners forced to fight to the death. While some gladiators were indeed slaves, others were free men who chose to fight as a profession. Another myth is that gladiators always fought to the death. In reality, many gladiator battles were staged and the fighters were not expected to kill each other. However, accidents and mistakes did happen, and some fights did end in death. Myth: the Colosseum. The Colosseum is one of the most iconic landmarks of ancient Rome, and its construction is the subject of many myths and legends. One legend is that the Colosseum was built by slaves who worked around the clock, and that thousands died during its construction. While it is true that the Colosseum was built by slaves and prisoners, there is no evidence to suggest that thousands died during its construction. Another myth is that the Colosseum was used solely for gladiator battles. While gladiator battles were certainly a major part of the entertainment at the Colosseum, it was also used for other events such as animal hunts, naval battles, and public executions. Thank you for joining us on this journey to unravel the mysteries of ancient Rome and exploring its myths and legends. While some of these stories may be just that, stories, they have become a part of the rich cultural heritage of Rome and continue to inspire and captivate us today. As we continue to study and learn more about this remarkable civilization, may we always remember the stories that have shaped our understanding of ancient Rome and continue to fuel our curiosity for its fascinating history. Thank you for watching.